myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Fallout 4 is an action role-playing game that takes place in Boston centuries after a nuclear war occurred. What's left behind is a deadly world with death peeking out of every corner. The environment is heavily polluted with radiation and debris. Like this, for example. What once was a beautiful scenery is now no more than a graveyard for a crashed airplane. In Fallout, you begin the game before the bombs fall. In the beginning, you are given the option of creating your own character to your liking or choosing a pre-built one. Your character's performance and skills are determined by stats known as specials. For example, putting more points into your strength skill will allow you to carry more equipment while also being able to fistfight a whole lot better. After finalizing your character, you can explore a taste of what life was like before the bombs fell. But before you know it, you are informed of devastating news.
Nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
You rush towards a nearby vault, which are structures more or less meant to protect individuals in case the inevitable occurs.
We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my God!
Hold on!
As you reside in the vault, events transpire, but you eventually emerge 210 years into the war-torn city of Boston, also known as the Commonwealth. Within the city of Boston, there are 4 major factions that occupy the region. The Brotherhood of Steel is a highly organized and powerful group that wields a variety of weapons, armors, and vehicles. They are very brutes in their ideals and are cautious towards outsiders, but prove as valuable allies to have. The Institute serves as the game's antagonist group depending on what you think is right and wrong. Although they are highly advanced and resourceful, they prove difficult to come in contact with. They are inconsiderate of their actions upon the Commonwealth, but that is only based on if you agree or disagree with their final goals. They maintain an army of advanced synthetic beings that do tasks ranging from simple chores to cold-blooded killing. The Minutemen are a group of everyday Commonwealth residents that have combined arms to defend its people. They are small in numbers at first, but through hard work and dedication they are brought back to power and wield a force not to be reckoned with. The Railroad is a small group of Commonwealth folks that work to free synths from the Institute. They stick to their shadows and use smart techniques to hold back their enemies. Although small in numbers, they put up a good fight with the Institute and provide you with very useful items. A lot of combat takes place in Fallout, and with it follows the loot system. It allows you to gather materials from fallen foes and use them to your advantage. In order to keep track of all your items and materials, you have a device called the Pip-Boy. It monitors the status of your health along with being able to see all your loot, your quests, the geographic map, and the radio. You also use it to level up your specials as mentioned in the beginning. You earn experience points and then use them to further empower your character with new skills and abilities. The game features a variety of unique enemies like the common humanoid raiders and gunners, along with synths and other machines making up a great portion of the game's foes. The game contains ghouls and super mutants along with other mutated fauna that surround the Commonwealth. Being the 5th major installment in the series, Fallout has brought numerous amounts of new activities, including the ability to build up settlements from scavenged materials. Once you discover a settlement that you can build on, you can construct a generator along with the radio beacon. The radio beacon attracts settlers, and within hours they flood to your settlement. Once they arrive, they will require food, which can be satisfied by planting crops, while water is supplied by building water extracting facilities. All these resources attract attention, however, so protection is needed in case of raids and attacks. Beds are also a necessity if you want to keep your settlers happy, as well as shops. Keep in mind, however, that there is a limit to how much you can build, sadly. But through some glitches and mods, you can turn a barren and dull settlement into a flourishing paradise filled with life and beauty. Another addition to Fallout 4 is the ability to collect power armor suits and weld them into powerful tools. With a little bit of elbow grease and shit ton of materials, you too can get a shiny looking pack of steel like this. Since weapons make up a majority of the action, you can also customize your weapons. Turning small butter knives to deadly shankers never gets old. Body armor can also be personalized and upgraded to further allow you more defense. Moving on, exploring the Commonwealth alone is no fun. You are given the option to travel with companions in the game. Companions include Hancock, Preston Garvey, Codsworth, and Piper, for example. Companions provide unique perks once high affinity is reached with the individual. They can even be romanced as well as carry around supplies and materials. The game offers 6 total DLCs. Automatron allows you to build robots and customize them while also allowing you to see a familiar face. Wasteland Workshop allows you to capture cute and cuddly pets while hosting deadly arena battles. Far Harbor takes you into another town through a boat and brings a new questline along with new items. Contraptions allow you to build factory machines and produce goods like guns and armor with simple scavenged materials. It also allows you to build wacky vault track systems like this. Vault-Tec Workshop gave you the ability to construct your own vault and run your own sick experiments on poor settlers. And finally, Nuka World, which takes you to a pretty cool amusement park where you see iconic Nuka-Cola presentations along with the ability to be the bad guy with the raiders. On to the rating system. I really enjoyed the level up system and was always eager to choose new perks. The game has a ton of exploring to do, and after 250 hours in, I'm still finding new locations. The game completely unleashed so much customization that it was overwhelming, but so much fun. Settlement building was also a nice extra task to do in Fallout. The biggest thing Fallout brought was the ability to use mods on consoles. Fallout's always had some pretty great Easter eggs that were fun to find. The storyline was enjoyable, and the improved looting system made it a breeze to collect everything. The game had limited weapons, but customization helped ignore the problem. The game lost frame rates here and there, but nothing too serious. DLCs were great, but I also hoped they would do a few more with a focus on the story. Dialogue choices were presented in a new fashion, but it was very limited. Unlike in Fallout 3 where you would constantly repair, I kind of miss it not being in Fallout 4, but then I kinda don't. Being unable to remove foliage and other debris in settlements kind of killed the vibe, along with the settlement build limit that prevented you from creating huge towns. But thanks to mods and glitches, that helped fix that. The karma system wasn't present in Fallout 4, which was a bummer. It also didn't feature a return of the skills from previous Fallout games. Overall, Fallout 4 lived up to its expectations and then more. Many might not agree, but you can't please everybody these days. For the people who haven't played it yet, I hope you give it a try, and for everybody else, I hope the game was a nice gaming chapter in your life. Take care guys, Gaming Sector out.